Why, hello there, Ernesto here. I thank you all for joining me today, and I hope this video finds you well. Obviously, we've got an unboxing here. This is an unboxing from Crane's Cutlery, in fact. I've done several on the channel. In fact, the most recent one from them was this VK Frock Riot. I'm still working on the review for this one, but yeah, I like it. I like it. I like this variant. It really does sort of elevate the knife, in my opinion. I wasn't sure about the knife, but I'm liking everything about this one. I wasn't entirely sure that was going to be the case. But Crane's Cutlery was nice enough to send me out a knife to check out. This is not my knife. I'm not going to be doing like a carry review, but I'm going to do a sort of a full overview on everything. But it's awesome to see that... Oh, this is a box inside of a box again. Oh, yeah, I think that's what happened with the other one, too. What I'm trying to say, failing, is that they were nice enough to send me, let's get that out of there, this knife to check out and do a sort of a overview kind of thing on it. I'm not going to do a full carry review, but it will be reviewed in terms of specs and stuff like that, the standard. Also, consider checking out Crane's Cutlery. They have had some great stuff. If I can competently get this box open, I apparently can't. That is one thing about Crane's Cutlery. You are digging, because it is a box within a box within a box within a package, yeah. They package well. Gotta give them that much. It's always entertaining. I'll get there eventually. Hopefully. It might not be, there might not be a knife in here. It might just be continuously package upon package. Not sure. I think it's wrapped in the, yeah, okay. There we go. Layers, people, layers. Okay, yeah. There's Crane's Cutlery. Go shop at them. They have some awesome knives. Not only do they have awesome knives, but they also often have very nice exclusive versions of knives. The Frock there is exclusive to Crane's. There wasn't too many of them made. I also have a Riot Exo Medium size M. Yeah, Exo M. With the lock with Zircuti scales on it. I've shown it off on the channel. I'll probably get it out once for the review of this knife. A lot of Riot stuff they have exclusives of, and really nice ones. Really, really nice ones, oftentimes. So, they're definitely worth checking out if you want something a little more spicy. I mean, it is Riot stuff, so it's not going to be cheap, but it is spicy. This is, of course, a Pena X series, and I've wanted to check out this knife for quite some time. So many boxes. So many boxes. This is not one of his more, like, traditional styled small knives. This is the Mula, and this is, I think this actually might be a Crane's exclusive variant of the Mula. Let's get in there. The Crane's exclusive variant of the Mula with black PVD and, I think it's ironwood inlays. And I don't think I saw them anywhere but Crane, so, yes. Yeah, that looks like ironwood. Looks like ironwood. These have been around for a while. They didn't really sell out like I thought they might have. But, well, there's a number of variants of stuff going around with these ones. A little bit of, what is that? Oh, it must be the, is it epoxy? Yeah, it must be a little bit of the epoxy. That does happen. It's not too bad. It's not too noticeable. Really, really nice satin on this. This is a really attractive satin. It's heavy. I don't know if it's going to come across well, but yeah, that's a really nice satin. M390 blade steel. A little thicker behind the edge. Pena's, I have... Do I still... Yeah, I have a Raptor, and I used to have a Lanny's. They were a little bit thinner, but they're also a little bit smaller. This is a little bit thicker behind the edge. Perfect jimping. absolutely amazing jimping. This is fantastic jimping. It grips you. It's just super comfortable. Not a huge knife, a relatively small, but it is bigger than like the Trapper or something that Pena usually does. Where is the quick little just under 3 1/4, a little over 3 1/8. I'm gonna call that like 3.2 inches of blade, give or take. Nice titanium, number 72 here. Pocket clip sits on the frame, not on the lock bar cutout, which is, I guess, also part of the frame. Little stiff. That is something I've noticed. Riot likes stiff clips. They do. They like their clips to tend to be a little bit stiffer. It's not necessarily bad, but it can cause a little bit of in and out of the pocket kind of weirdness sometimes. Let's see, primary grip. Pretty darn comfortable. Pretty darn comfortable. I do feel the clip just a little bit. It's definitely favors the lower end of the knife. Choke up is ultra comfortable, honestly. Ultra comfortable. Sharpening tool could be better. Where is the stop pin? Okay, yeah. Stop pin has more than enough room behind it. You can definitely enhance that. That was a really heck of a detent. Yeah, that's a nice detent. Flicks well. Front flip, I assume, considering they went all the way around, yeah, the front flip's amazing. But that detent is really satisfying. It's like a click, but it's also, yeah, that's really nice. That sounds really good. You hear the tap of it hitting the stop pin. That's a very satisfying one. Can I reverse flick this thing pretty easily? Yeah, super easy. Okay, yeah. It's a pretty straightforward knife. I like the texture they did on the lock bar. Instead of like jimping it or something like that, they put little just notches into it. Very nice. And despite the fact that it is not really giving you a lot of extra room, it's pretty darn easy to access, honestly. Yeah, super comfortable in hand. Nice swedge here, sort of a modified sheep's foot, almost spear point. It's a little bit low for a spear point, but definitely a utilitarian blade shape. A lot of strength out at the tip. It definitely tapers up towards the tip, though it doesn't really feel like it starts tapering that much until you get to about here. Nice, reasonable size, comfortable in hand, straightforward. No play. And we're centered. What else would you expect, right? These were pretty reasonably priced, too. I think they were under $300. Oh, did I just see something? Did I just see a glint? Oh yeah, there's a tiny. Oh yeah, you can see it on the screen. I was looking at the knife under to see if I could find it, but yeah, there's a tiny little bit of a glint on there. What is up with that? I can't quite tell. Little hiccup in the edge. Can't really feel it. Yeah, I can't feel it at all. There's that little tiny. And you can't see it on this side at all. Interesting. It is right there. Might just be a little bit of like a burr that was left on there. Unusual for re-up, but it doesn't feel like it's actually affecting it whatsoever. So, yeah, I'm going to just do a quick review of this thing, play with it for a little bit, let you know my thoughts. I will, of course, link Crane's down below, and I think they put some of their reviews, like links to the reviews on their sites for things. So, if you're interested in a Mula, they have, I think, more versions than just this, but this is pretty darn nice. I like wood, personally, inlays. Though I have to say, overall, the cleanliness of the epoxy over these wood inlays is not the best I've ever seen out of Riot. Little disappointing there. Hate to say it. But it still feels like a darn good knife for the price, so that'll be it for me today. As I said, check out Cranes. Thanks to Cranes for making this possible. How's the action real fast? 1 second. Odd. It's tighter right here. Yeah, that's interesting. It feels like here's the actual position where the detemp bowl gets on the face of the blade. From here to here, it's pretty smooth. Then it gets tighter right in here, and then right there, it stops being tighter, and I don't know what's up with that. A little bit weird. A little bit weird. Yeah, right there. Right there. Huh. Not actually the best knife I've ever gotten from Riyadh or seen from Riyadh. That might just be, maybe there's something on the lock face. I'm not going to take this knife apart. It's not mine, but this particular one is not perfect. Wow. All right. Yeah, that's a strange one. Well, I said to Cranes I was going to be absolutely honest in my review and everything like that, and everything that I do with it, that's my criteria. I want to be able to say what I feel and be honest about it, and this one is, I like the design, but the execution on it is a little bit below Riyadh standards. Bizarre. Huh. It is centered. I mean, everything looks like it's been done right, but yeah, the the frock here is much better on execution. Like there's nothing wrong with the execution of this knife. I think that you could get like a shorter pocket clip or something like that, but those are design things. The Mula here is a little bit funky. In fact, the Lannies I had and the Raptor I have, I both got from Cranes too, now that I think about it. I bought quite a few things from them. They were perfect, so I don't know what's up with this one, but I will let them know what's going on with this weirdo after I do my review, or maybe I should do it before. You know what? Let me know down in the comments. Do you think I should notify first, or just do the review as is, because this is how it came? I'm open to either way. Otherwise, that's it for me. Thanks for checking it out. I do like the design. Pena always has some very nice, sleek, straightforward stuff, but this particular example is a little bit weird. Yes, it is an exclusive too. Wood inlays. I think it's ironwood. Don't quote me on that. All right, see you later. Thanks for watching. Have a great one.